Hello and welcome to Lab 4. I'm Adam and I'll be your guide. In Lab 4, you'll be investigating oscillations and waves. The materials you need: one object of known mass, spring, ruler, elastic band, and your measuring tape. We recommend using a plastic bottle of some sort that you can fill with material. You can look up the approximate density of most materials, so we recommend something like popcorn or water. This is important because in later parts of this lab, you're going to have to change the mass of your object. So here you can see I'm using popcorn, unpopped, which has a bulk density of 0.75 grams per centimeter cubed. One cup, which I've measured out, is 236.6 centimeters cubed. So one cup of popcorn weighs about 177.5 grams. In exercise 2, you'll need to set up your camera so that you can capture your object at the point where your spring is unstretched. Then you'll release your object and see how far your spring stretches as your object drops. Make sure your camera can see the object and the ruler behind the object at both of these points. When your experiment is set up, start recording on your camera. Lift your object to the unstretched position and release. Try to collect around 5 full oscillations. You're going to have to affix your object to your spring. You can do this with whatever materials you have lying around at home. I used some twine, which I tied around the mouth of the bottle. For hanging the spring, I just used a tack placed into the wall. I also pin a piece of paper behind the spring, and I used the ruler included in your lab kit to mark 1 centimeter increments. Once the ruler is set up, you can do your drop and try to record again 5 oscillations or so. You'll only need 1 oscillation, but if you do 5, you'll have your choice of the nicest looking oscillations to collect data from. In exercise 3, you'll use the same setup. In this exercise, you'll lift your object until the spring has become unstretched, but don't lift it any higher. When you release your object, start your timer. Count 10 full oscillations. Stop your timer when you get to 10. Record this time in your chart. Repeat the experiment for 3 more masses. This is where using a plastic bottle or something like that comes in handy. Make sure the range of masses you choose is large. Aim for the largest object to be about 4 times larger than the mass of the smallest object. So here I'm adding another cup of popcorn to my container, which brings it up to a mass of 355 grams. Now that you're measuring these oscillations, you don't need to have the ruler behind. Now I add another cup of popcorn, bringing it to 532 grams, and I look at the oscillations. I add 1 more cup, and I record the oscillations. Note that for exercise 3, you don't actually need to take a video as long as you are able to record the time accurately.